Namaste and like it's my family, and welcome to another morning coffee with Rion, where our job is to inspire. So, I got some new surprises for you guys. I tried to load a video for you guys a couple days ago. I guess it was too long for Facebook. It's only like 27 minutes, but I might have been over the allotable upload size. I'm gonna load that to the YouTube. For all you guys that know or don't know, all these morning coffee videos are loaded into a playlist on YouTube at Unite the Collective's channel. So I have a pretty amazing download for you guys, and I want to share it with you. This happened not last night, but the night before, and this is going to correlate directly into kind of the event, we shall call it, the event. Some of the things that are about to happen on Earth, and some of the things that have been happening in quite some time. So I'm going to take you into this dreamscape, I shall say, with me 2 nights ago. So, 2 nights ago I was dreaming. I had just done another heavy level of, or deeper level of cleaning, soul cleaning, understanding, and also I had some things taking place where you know, some people were in need, some people needed some protection, and also some people needed some instant karma delivered right to their doorstep. So what happened was I interacted in a manner in which, I suppose more on the flavor of how I used to operate maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Something emotionally triggered me, and I engaged in that level of energy. Awareness, I guess you shall say. Well, it was actually one of the best things that possibly could have happened, because not only did I see how far I've come in my growth, how much balance I now am holding, but also the responsibility for having that type of power to be able to jump anywhere on this planet like this, right? So, my guides, my highest light kind of came down, and he was like, hey bro, I know it gets a little sticky down there. I know that sometimes you guys' emotional bodies are triggered. I know that, you know, you guys are, you know, walking around in duality in this polarity game, in this holographic matrix, bumping into one another, reflecting off one another, things that you guys need to be working on and functionally fixing together as the collective on planet Earth. So that night, after I apologized for some of my actions, it wasn't like I was acting bad. It was just more like my emotional body was triggered. Hasn't been triggered in a very long time. So, that night, you know, I should say before that night, the following morning after the event, which is the morning of the dream, I was asking, why am I so strong with my right hand? For example, I'm left-handed, by the way. Okay, so it's kind of weird, right? Why am I so much faster with my night forms? Why, when I'm, you know, addressing things or adjusting things, or what is that? Why is my speed so much more developed on my right side, on my night side, rather than my left? You know, my light side, my sending hand, my yin. Like, why is my night like a razor and you're kind of like a butter knife? Okay, check this out. It's a lot stronger than that. I'm just humble it down a little bit. Here we go. So, to understand the way I was trained when I woke up in 2009, the first version that trained me, obviously my Anunnaki on my 8th dimensional side, my 8th dimensional version on my right hand side, I was trained to obviously open and close stargates. I was trained by my higher selves to clear old battlefields. My specialty being around 2,000 years old, moving forward. That was kind of my thing, you know, to kind of break up fights like a big referee, close doorways that are being naughty, and reopen gateways and the flows of energy and the blockages of energy which have been repurposed over, you know, eons of time for whatever motivation sought by the beings that lived in that specific territory. Very simple. That's why you got all of these sacred sites. They obviously sit on top of the ley lines, right? Well, what's a ley line? A ley line is a consciousness freeway. A freeway of consciousness, a freeway of energy, a freeway of vibration, frequency, data, souls, whatever you want to call it, spirit, right? Etheric, right? Well, some of our galactic family get sent in, and some of us have very specific skill sets in which, like, you know, there's very amazing, powerful beings out there. My skill set, which I was trained to do, was more gridding, clearing spaces, removing blockages, almost like a Swedish massage for planet Earth, you know, deep tissue massage, right? So here's the deal with that skill set. I had to learn to deal with the night side. I had to be strong enough when I opened a doorway to stop whatever was on the other side of that doorway from getting out. I had to be fearless. I had to have no fear. Fear creates doubt. Doubt creates lag time. I had no time for doubt or lag time. I had to be 100,000% in the present moment. So I kind of got in this motive, right? Almost like a little galactic sentinel down here, right? Sent to help out Earth and clean up some of the stuff from a third-party perspective, right? If you have two, you know, groups kind of arguing, they can't figure out what they're working on. What do? You send in a third party that doesn't have any attachment to either side. You know, like a referee, right? You got two guys boxing in a match. Well, if you didn't have that ref there to ding, 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 hit the bell, what you got is a fist fight going on. You know, it's chaotic. You put the referee in the black and the white, right? Sitting in there. Boop. Just like in a football game. Boop. You need the refs. Go back to your side. Halftime. You know? Timeout. You need order. This is what I'm getting to. You need order. I'm expressing to you this some of the ways when I was activated, how I was trained, because I want you guys to understand that we come from different places. We have different upbringings. We have different cultures. We have different timelines in which we incarnate from. We have different places of origin. Okay? Here's what I'm trying to get to. In knowing thyself, it's not to run from your shadow or run from that reflection of which you're actually truly here to mend, fix, and heal. Okay? No matter how wealthy you are on this planet, no matter how much power you have on this planet, and no matter who you think you are on this planet, when you look in the mirror, that's where you are. That's you staring right back at you. You can't run from yourself, is what I'm getting to, ladies and gents. With a big smile on my face. Just trying to say, hey, I have lots of conversations to people, and they go, you know, especially people that have passed away, and, you know, I'm kind of, you know, checking in on a mom, a dad, a grandpa, a grandma, and, you know, I don't know if you guys ever saw that Robin Williams movie, What Dreams May Come, that really no one judges you on what polarity or frequency you're going to go to in the afterlife, rather your heart, right? That old, the feather and the heart on the scale, right? All my Libras out there, right? That function is you judge yourself, your heart judges yourself, and your heart seeks the experience to balance an equation inside of you. And why is this so important? And I'm about to, like, basically this dream I had 2 nights ago is the most profound dream I've ever had in my whole life. So I'm about to share that with you now. Okay? So what I'm getting to is having control of your polarity in a duality game. Having an understanding of instant gratification and then gratification for things that take a long time. Hence patience, compassion. Okay? This is the visual for you. I do this all the time when I'm on the freeway, especially in Los Angeles. I'll drop 4 horses down in front of me, full-size light horses. I got 2 dark on my right, got 2 light on my left. Ha! You know, I'm going about 80 miles an hour. My energy body stands up in my suit. The carriage comes up, and I'm literally like, ha! On the freeway, right? Blowing a hole on the 405. Ha! So, little thing for you guys, you know, think back, a little Ben-Hur for you. So, this is what you need to understand about the polarity game, and not to run from one side to the other, to stand in the middle. Your 2 night horses on your right hand side. You need to have strength in those reins to hold those guys in a straight line. And on your light side, you have to have the compassion and the yin to keep them in order. Okay? Here's the deal. You have to steer them together in a straight line. Even though the 2 night horses and the 2 light horses may not like being too close to one another. But here's the deal. The action is momentum, acceleration, move forward, ascend, evolve. So if you put your mind like that, here's all the forces of the universe, right? That you are steering in this carriage. This carriage is your vessel. You are the driver. Okay, back to the dream. So after I had all these questions and asked my highest self, I was like, yo man, like, you know, I really just want more of my angels to come in, because my first response is reaction. You know, as you guys well know, I woke up in 2009. When I woke up in Los Angeles, I was bumping into every single thing in that space, okay? It was like empathic overload. I'm bouncing into everyone's unconscious 4D thoughts. I'm bouncing into their 6D and 8D handlers. I basically woke up inside of a cage where I was actually staring at the puppeteers puppeteering the little humans on the surface with their thoughts and who they think they are in their belief system, right? So that's how I woke up. I didn't wake up, you know, I did get visited by angels. Just so you guys know, when an angel comes over you, when you ask for healing, when the wings come up, on the downstroke, boom, is where you get hit with that either golden, pink, or blue light. It shoots out their feet, and on the downstroke are their wings. Boom, you get hit with energy and light. Boom, you get hit with energy and light. Thought some of you guys might like that out there. It's hot, super hot. Okay, a little visual for you. Here's the visual I got the other night. So, after asking all these questions, after, you know, being expressed why, you know, because in my heart, my inner child is just a happy dude. Little blonde-year-old, you know, Palladian kid, you know, with a big Andromedan, you know, uncle, you know. All I want to do is surf, you know, skydive, bodyboard, snowboard, play some beach volleyball, chill out, go scuba diving, go snorkeling. I mean, you know, go hiking. It's not, I really don't want anything this place has to offer as far as what some of these beings want to control this place with. I just want to, like, hang out with my homies, hang out in heart space, go do awesome stuff. You know, if you want to challenge yourself, you know, you do that individually. Take off on a 30-foot wave. You want to play with life and death, not go pick fights at bars. You know, do real stuff. Real man stuff or woman stuff out there, right? You know, just stuff that's just you against, you know, you and your higher selves operating in the physical and having a great time. Okay? And I know a lot of you guys do that with yoga and meditation and all that stuff. My thing is that I just kind of want to change the paradigm of what people should value. You value your friends. That's why we came back down here, and your family. You value your oaths that you've made in the past and in the present. Your word is your bond. Okay? Shouldn't have to write a contract and have lawyers look at it. When you say something, that should be your final word. That's how it used to be on this planet. I give you my word, I will be there on time. I didn't need to sign a contract, you know, contract or an agreement. I promise to be there on this time, or I shall be penalized. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Go to Valhalla and ask them if they sign agreements. They just shake your hand and go, I'll be there. That's all you need. Okay? So, back into this visual. You guys are going to love this. They take me into, basically, I get a snapshot of, they throw this tarot deck in front of me. Okay, I'm sitting there. And it's like a tarot deck that I've never seen before. It had every single angel cast, all the way to every single demon cast on the planet. Like all of those hidden cards. You know, every single function, every single form on both sides of duality. Here is the deck. Once they showed me the deck, and they showed me which card I was, right? And why I had this position. So here's the darkest of the night. Here's the lightest of the light. Okay? Here's what they showed me. Golden archways, on either side in this room. And there's like, like in a high school auditorium, they got the tiered seatings like this. It goes up and another bench and another bench and another row and another row. They had the full-blown, every single X-Men Nightshade on the right-hand side. And then on my left-hand side, every single Light Angel light side on this planet on my left side. That means every species of ET characteristic, Syrians, Palladians, Arturians, Agarthians, but all their visual images, Angelics, right, Andromedans, all that hotness. And then on my night side, all my dudes, all the dudes over here. And I'm standing in the middle, and it was the weirdest thing. There's this thing called the Talking Heads. It's an actual demon. I don't know if you guys ever... I don't want to say these words, but I don't know how to explain it to you. A nightshade guy. I don't like the word demon. It's like, blah, blah. You gonna scare me? You guys are the boogeymen. What are you gonna be scared of? So here we go. They showed me, you never hear those people that goes racing thoughts, or they kind of go, like, all of a sudden they'll go, you ever hear, like, stories of people going, like, going a little cuckoo-cuckoo, all of a sudden, for no reason, racing thoughts, and all of a sudden they end up in a mental ward. I actually saw the being that does that. Okay? On the light side, I saw the healing angels. I saw the seraphims, six-winged angelic, six-winged angels, which can hover. The 6 wings, not the 2, the 6 wings, that's the hotness, because you can hover like a hummingbird. It's pretty cool. I don't know. You guys are into that angelic stuff, I love it. Okay, so, that's what I'm getting to. I'm sitting there, and someone pops off, one of the talking head dudes, who basically looks like a tree with a bunch of little shrunken heads on it, just so you guys know. And one of them starts popping off. Okay? And I instantly morph into that night version and stick my head in that bushel, and I grab the little talking head that's, popping off, getting cocky is what I like to call it. And this is the coolest thing about this. I go, do you know what it feels like to walk in the center? Do you want to know what this feels like to have my job? Do you want to know? And basically, I kind of brought this thing in front of me, and I just unloaded all of my empathic memories of the love in my heart, the missing home, the pain on the planet, planets were flying by, the cosmos was flying by, just this is what it feels like to be me. Wang! This thing was so much juice hit this thing of what I feel in my heart. Right? That's what's going on in here. Why I'm here on this planet. Why I came here. What we're trying to do as a family. Understanding the Great Wheel. Understanding our galactic family. That literally this thing went from like a dark orange to like white and lit up. And I put it back in the little bushel. And the whole thing transmitted. Boom. Like the whole bushel just transformed. Okay? This is what I'm getting to. We're here to work on our emotions so we can step back into our heart space again. I walk in the middle to keep my night side in check. And obviously my light side. Because like I said, sometimes these guys got beef. You got 2 angels, 2 tiers up, talking beans to one of these guys. Like, because remember back in the day, right, in the War for Heaven, a lot of these guys got beef from a long time ago. It has nothing to do with you. Okay, these guys got beef on a different level a long time ago. The angels that scrapped in the War for Heaven, all that jazz. Okay, not get into that. What I'm trying to say is that in walking through the middle, I'm simply a referee. You don't have to jump into one night form or one specific light form, okay? What I can recommend is on this planet and whatever I've experienced so far, I would definitely pick a polarity of 70% light, 30% night. Not 50-50, 70-30. If you're in Los Angeles or in a dense area, that's when my bar will go 60-40, 50-50. What I'm getting to is do not be 80% night, 20% light, and want your life to change. It's not how. That's not the function of darkness, ladies and gents. Let's express this. The function to create the new comes from the light, the creation, that harmonic, that level of bliss, that level of peace of mind, being in your heart, being with your soul, your soul. being happy. I'm going to have some apple juice and a cookie, and then I'm going to pour some pyramids and make a video for my family. And then I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'm going to dance a little bit at night because I like to dance with the lasers. Okay, check it out. The night function, defense function, right, whatever you would like to call it, it doesn't create. That's not its flavor. That's not its function. Okay? You're in the MMA, you're about to get in the ring. Might want to shift into one of your night forms because you're about to go into combat in that mode. Okay? On your light side, you're about to cook a loving meal for your family and you're putting love into the pasta. The light side. What I'm getting to, ladies and gents, is stop having a question mark on what you should be doing with your life. Rather, what is the functional emotion that you're carrying right now in the present moment? Are you happy? Are you sad? You want to create? You want to be lazy and sit on the couch? You want to create the new? You want to complain about what the things you don't have in your life? Or that you're tired? Okay? You want to work on your vessel, exemplify what it is to be a human being, activate 12-strain DNA? Or I am comfortable where I am now, I don't want to work too hard. You want to be an A student? You want to go to the best school? You want to go to Harvard? You want to graduate? Whatever that is for you? I want to, C's get degrees. Check it out, ladies and gents. It's all about your will. What would you like to do here? But this is what I say to you. Do not let the programming of this place dictate what type of being you want to be. Do not listen to what they say on the television screens. Those are all things to actually dumb you down. Be careful of what you eat, what you drink, and what you breathe. Be conscious of your actions. Be conscious of what you consume. Be conscious of what programming you're watching. I can't watch a horror movie. Oh yeah, put a horror movie on and go to sleep? No. I'm watching like cartoons. I love Kung Fu Panda. Like whenever I'm like, I want to put on something, Kung Fu Panda is amazing. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. There's a lot of gems of wisdom in that. But that's what I'm trying to say. I'm a grown-ass man. I like things that make me happy when I go to sleep. I don't want to watch some oogie boogie doogie. Oh, they're coming at me with a zombie. Listen, please, stop. Just stop. With some of the things that's going on out there. You guys are very wise and intelligent beings. I just want you to know that being integrated means that you control. You're in the middle of your night and your light, and you're tap dancing in the middle. Boom, 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 boom. With all your X-Men, right? Because they all look awesome in different dimensions. Going on your right, all your X-Men on the night side. On your light, all your X-Men on the light side, right? Angelics, right? So I just want you to understand that was my first time in this incarnation I've actually saw where I stand. And the most important thing is when I actually showed what I held to one of my nightshades, this is what it feels like to hold this. This is what it feels like to hold the balance in the middle. It was so much frequency, that thing was just like, oh, I don't want that. And like I said, this is a gnarly night dude. This is not like a chump. When I did that though, I felt the compassion overflow through my heart into this thing. And then for the first time, I got to feel what that was like in 3D, and like maybe why some of the times I have such a hard time, mind you, because I had asked that question. You know, highest, why am I so good over here and it's so difficult to go over here? Because when you go to the light side, ladies and gents, you feel it in your heart. You feel it pulse. It shakes your whole body. It's that much love Creator has for us. It pulses through us. It's an amazing thing. Once you feel it, there's no feeling like it. There's nothing here on this plane of existence that can even compare to that type of love, frequency, and vibration. Nothing even close. Alright, so I just want you to know that for those of you guys in your integration, working on your stuff, that's my little, that's what happened to me. I'm working on it every day. Stay blissful, stay happy, come from your heart out there. I love you guys. And I'll load these videos to the playlist on Unite the Collective on YouTube. And obviously for your guys' sessions needs, if you guys are integrating, I got you. AscensionLeague.com. You guys want to put field generators under your bed to raise your base average. That's why I make those bed sets, is to raise your base average, okay, while you're sleeping. That's over at etherictech.com. My brother Alex got bracelets, crystal current. Those things are amazing. I definitely wear those on my wrists and on my feet. when in dense areas, and I fly to LA, I always have those on. It helps me keep my field clean, okay? For you guys that move around a lot. And just know that we're in this together. I share these things with you and these moments with you because I want you to understand that integration is possible. It's not some far-fetched thing that is unreachable by a human in the physical. No, it's a lie. You can integrate. You are strong enough. Remember who you are, okay? And just remember that, you know, we're all on different timelines. No judgment. Everyone goes at the speed that they want to go at. If you stay in that space, it's all gravy, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. You know, I see myself in many people I interact with. Oh my God, I remember when I was like that. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I remember just that. I remember when I was in that same exact thought form. This is how I got out of it. This is how I went through that stage. We all walk different paths towards the same destiny. Okay? Which is obviously to ascend this physical suit. Which is all, you know, with all of our aspects, you know. My thing is that I'm stepping into a new place, and for the first time, I got to feel that Siddhartha energy for a very long time. And it was something that I it was something for me that shook my whole body. It was so much love that penetrates, and it's like a plasma cannon. I can't, how much energy that is and what that feels like. I want you to know that that's a real thing. I want you to know that's an attainable thing, and I want you to know that you guys are all very loved. At whatever stage you're on in your ascension path, if you guys are just waking up, hey, you know, there's a bunch of timeless videos, I should say, at Unite the Collective to help you out. And any other questions, go to teamlight.com. I got a very special announcement coming up once everything is dialed in, and you guys are going to be very happy. I'm super pumped. So looking forward to you guys in Maine. Be there August 26th and 27th. I love you guys. I'll see y'all very soon. Blessings.